We purchased the Multiplanter in 2004 in a 60-foot bifold. We optioned the machine with rear steer, which has turned out to be a great addition to the machine. The ability to be able to cruise through gates, line yourself, get out of laneways like stock laneways that we have. You can see the length of the machine that we have here. It's a long way from the tractor back to the actual planter. And you'll be able to steer that machine around and bring it through the gateway behind you without having to have whopping big turning circles and that sort of cape is a great thing. It's an absolute must. And looking further down the line, having the ability to be able to hook that steering feature to our GPS or our guidance system to keep everything in tow with each other is just where everyone's going, and it's just going to be a great thing. The machine's set up with double sowing boots, so we can sow fertiliser and pasture and so forth, which we do a lot of. The flexibility of the machine is probably one of its greatest features. And as we're learning more and more about the machine with the lessening of pressure on the tines, then the ability to cross the contours, which we have tens of kilometres of contours, and being able to cross them at an even sowing depth is a great thing. The machine floats extremely well. The size of the accumulation system, having it inside the actual main frame of the unit, allows for such a variation. By the time one part of the machine's gone over and comes back down again, the next one's taken that oil off that huge accumulator inside. We have a lot of varying soil types, from black soil down on the plains up to tight red stony soil up on the side of the hills. So the machine has to handle all those situations. Does extremely well. 13 1/3 I think are a must, and it gives us a great ability to vary. We can pick one tine up and put fertiliser down on one and seed down on the other, and we can skip row with it. It gives us a lot of options on 13 1/3, and it still allows us to run that metre spacing or half metre spacing if we wish. Timing around here is crucial. We had all our wheat country planted this year before the rain came, which is a great bonus. Gets us up and away before everyone else. We were sort of 2 to 3 weeks in advance of everyone, which puts us on time, which is a great thing. That alone gives us the benefit in yield and quality that we're looking for, though it's probably not a great area, but it's the timing that allows us to do it. We didn't have the versatility to go deep before. Now we have. We sowed at 5 inches this year. We sowed into moisture at 5 inches down. We sowed at a range between 8 and 10 kilometres an hour, which gives us about a 35-degree slope on our trenches and about a 5-inch opening at the top of our trench, down to our press wheel width of about 2 inches at the bottom, which gives us a good area to cover and not much area between each tine on 13 1/3. So you're gaining the maximum water ability down to that seed placement. And you just need to be there. You really need to harvest as much as you can from it when you do it. I don't need the power requirements to pull it that I did pull with the gyral. It pulls a lot easier. We haven't had to change tractors, we haven't had to do anything. We're still using the same tractor to pull it with, but we're 10 foot wider and probably 3 inches deeper than where we were before. The fuel consumption is better. Like if I'm sowing deep and I'm into dry country, then you expect it to use a little more, that's for sure, but that's what we couldn't do with our gyro. That's why we bought the Multiplanter. So we sort of can't whinge about using a bit of fuel when we wanted to get it in anyway. So we've got no wear on the machine at this stage, and we've been going pretty hard. We're sowing a variety of crops from normal fallowed wheat straight into hard country that's been grazed and had stock for 6 or 7 years, and we're rebuffing that country with grass seed and lucens and stuff again, and we're running straight in dry. And we've got no wear on tips or anything, and no pin wear or anything to that sort of stage yet. And being able to get a decent seed placement on it. That's what it's all about.